One sunny morning, when the birds were singing their happy wake-up songs and the clouds looked like fluffy cotton candy, a little girl named Zoe had a very, very big idea. She wanted to grow the tallest, yellowest sunflower in the whole wide world. Not just a regular sunflower, oh no. Zoe wanted a sunflower so tall it could tickle the clouds. A sunflower so yellow it would make the sun itself say, "Wow!" Zoe skipped to her backyard, where she had gathered everything she needed. She had a little red pot, shiny and round like a cherry. She had some soft brown dirt that smelled like the earth after rain. And most important of all, she had one tiny striped seed. Zoe held the seed in her palm and looked at it very closely. It was so small, no bigger than her pinky fingernail. Could something so tiny really become something so big? "I believe in you, little seed," Zoe said softly. Then, very carefully, Zoe tucked the seed into its cozy dirt bed, like she was pulling up a little blanket around a sleepy friend. Pat, pat, pat. She pressed the dirt down gently with her fingers. Next, she picked up her yellow watering can, the one with the smiley face on it, and gave the dirt a gentle sprinkle of water. Drip, drip, drip. The water made little dark spots in the soil, like tiny polka dots. "Grow fast, little seed," she whispered. "Grow big and tall and beautiful. I can't wait to see you tomorrow." That night, tucked into her own cozy bed, Zoe dreamed wonderful dreams. She dreamed of a flower as big as her house. In her dream, she had to climb a ladder just to see the top. Butterflies the size of dinner plates danced around it, and bees buzzed the happiest buzzing songs. The very next morning, before she even ate her breakfast, Zoe rushed outside in her pajamas and fuzzy slippers. Her heart was beating fast. Thump, thump, thump. She ran to her little red pot, leaned down close, and looked inside. But when she looked in the pot, oh no. It was just dirt. Plain, brown, quiet dirt. Just like yesterday. Where was her big flower? Where was the tall stem and the yellow petals and the dancing butterflies? Zoe looked left. She looked right. She even looked under the pot just in case. Nothing. Zoe's shoulders drooped. Her smile turned upside down. She felt a heavy, sad feeling in her tummy. "My seed is broken," she said quietly, and a little tear rolled down her cheek. "But wait, Zoe, wait just a moment. Seeds aren't broken, they're just sleeping." You see, deep down under that soft brown dirt, something magical was happening. The tiny seed was waking up, very, very slowly. It was stretching its tiny root down, down, down into the soil. It was getting ready to push a tiny green shoot up, up, up toward the sky. But to wake up a seed, you need 3 special secret ingredients. The first ingredient is warm sunshine. Seeds love to feel cozy and warm, just like you do when you snuggle under a blanket. The second ingredient is cool water. Just a little drink every day, not too much, not too little, to help the seed grow strong. And the third ingredient is the hardest one of all, patience. Do you know what patience means? Patience means waiting quietly even when you really, really, really want something right now. Patience means trusting that good things take time. Patience means not giving up even when nothing seems to be happening. And patience, well, patience is very, very, very hard, especially when you're waiting for something as exciting as the tallest, yellowest sunflower in the whole wide world. The next morning, Zoe checked her pot again, still just dirt. She felt a little tug in her heart that wanted to give up, but she took a deep breath and said, "I will be patient." She gave the dirt some water and put the pot in a sunny spot. The day after that, still just dirt. Zoe sighed, but she remembered patience. On day 3, Zoe looked in the pot with one eye closed, hoping, hoping, hoping. But there was nothing new to see. She wanted to give up so badly, but she didn't. Day 4, day 5, day 6. Every single day, Zoe felt like giving up. Every single day, the little voice in her head said, maybe the seed really is broken. Maybe nothing will ever grow. But every single day, Zoe remembered to be patient. She gave the seed water, she gave it sunshine, and hardest of all, she gave it time. Sometimes she would sit next to the pot and talk to the dirt. Are you waking up yet, little seed? I'm still here. I'm still waiting for you. Then, one beautiful morning, a morning when the sky was extra blue and the birds sang extra loud, Zoe went outside to water her pot, just like always. She yawned, she stretched, she walked over to her little red pot, not really expecting anything different. She looked down and she gasped. There, right in the middle of the dirt, pop! There it was! A tiny green sprout with 2 little leaves that looked like baby wings. It was small, so small, no bigger than Zoe's pinky fingernail. Could something so tiny really become something so big? I believe in you, little seed, Zoe said softly. Then, very carefully, Zoe tucked the seed into its cozy dirt bed, like she was pulling up a little blanket around a sleepy friend. Pat, pat, pat. She pressed the dirt down gently with her fingers. Next, she picked up her yellow watering can, the one with the smiley face on it, and gave the dirt a gentle sprinkle of water. Drip, drip, drip. The water made little dark spots in the soil, like tiny polka dots. Grow fast, little seed, she whispered. Grow big and tall and beautiful. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Now, Zoe had something to care for, something to watch every day. She didn't just look in the pot every day. She talked to it. She sang and laughed with it. She even put a tiny little red ribbon around the sprout so it wouldn't feel alone. And every day, that little sprout grew a little bit taller. Every day, it stretched a little bit higher toward the sky. And every day, Zoe was right there beside it, being the most patient, most caring, most wonderful gardener a little plant could ever ask for. Good job, Gardener Zoe! And remember, friends, the best things in life take time. So the next time you're waiting for something special, whether it's a flower or a birthday or a visit from someone you love, just remember Zoe and her sunflower. Be patient, keep trying.